two dope boys. We're discussing the topic
Mayweather.
of the day.
Mayweather, McGregor, and all the dynamics of the fight, every angle.
Oh my God.
So many different things
There's a lot of
that we
angles.
could talk about, you know, not even relating to boxing at all. It's just, you know, you got two sports clashing.
It's entertainment. And it's real. It ain't wrestling. It ain't WWE. You act like this ain't never happened before. Like, oh, Mayweather's ruining boxing, blah, blah, blah. Muhammad Ali, who is the greatest of all times, he fought an NFL player. And he fought a Japanese wrestler by the name of Inoki. Look it up.
Yeah,
and he tried to fight, what was his name? Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to fight Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, so this isn't the first of its kind. It's just the biggest of its kind.
Yes.
It's just the biggest. And people hate Mayweather for whatever reason.
They just love to hate him.
You know, they love
whether
to hate
he's
him.
cocky, whether he slapped his wife.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, there's many different dynamics, but you can't take away the fact that the man is undefeated. He's one of the greatest boxers ever. His boxing skills are not matched by anyone I've ever seen.
Second to none.
Man. You got to give him his respect and just enjoy the fight. This dude is bringing you entertainment, man.
And if you don't like it that much, then don't buy it. You don't have to watch it.
It's funny though. It's gonna break records.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that. All these haters is gonna watch anyway.
And you know what? It's like these dudes. It's fun watching them, man. Like I remember when the fight first got announced, everybody was talking trash, and then they did the press conference.
Who wants to see that?
Yeah. And then the press conference starts, and Conor McGregor he did such a good job. He called Fook. Bring my money in a briefcase, and he's doing all his stuff, and he rubbing his ball.
He rubbed his head. I was just gonna say that. Yo, I don't know how Mayweather kept it cool, man. Like there's boundaries, and my man just crossed it.
Doing a lot of disrespectful stuff, but at the end of the day, it sparked crazy interest, man.
Crazy interest. The whole world is counting down, just like we are. It's like a lot of people want to see Mayweather lose to the McGregors of the world. You know let's call it what it is, man. He the great white hope. He is. You know, it's just in these times we living in right now. I don't want to get too political, but he does represent that white. You know,
it develops that whole racial thing. You know what I mean? It's always that. You know,
because a lot of people could argue McGregor's just as distasteful as Mayweather, and just
if not
this
more
braggadocious attitude, the way he walks, he walks like he's a bodybuilder, but he's not. You know what I mean? He walks in every room like he owns the place. Mayweather
got the Vince McMahon walk, man.
Yeah, I think that's a reason to hate somebody. You know, if you're gonna hate Mayweather because he shows off, why can't you hate McGregor for?
But it is what it is, man. Like you know what? We're not here to discuss who you like, who you don't like. They're both really good. They're really good at what they do and how they do it, and they have a special gift, whether it be love or hate, because it brings attention.
But big man, I want to talk about that sparring session between Malinagi and Conor. So Conor heard Malinagi talking trash in the past. He said he wanted to teach him a lesson, teach that boy a lesson. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he called him in to be his sparring partner, and whatever happened,
he got his ass whooped. He was saying all that stuff, and it's like, but Paulie came out. Man. Paulie is like a street kid that got beat up and wearing to school. Yeah. Before that dude, before McGregor got there and told everybody, man, I just got done whooping him. That black guy, he gonna tell you he won.
Yeah. So
the video came out,
and Paulie was all over Twitter like, release the whole tape so everybody could see I got pushed, and I beat him up and this and that. And
I guarantee he did. I guarantee he put in work on McGregor.
Oh yeah, he did his thing.
I mean, Dana White is smart too. He put out a short clip of
McGregor
a knee left hand,
and just working him. But my thing is, coming from the boxing side, it's like, how could you even let that happen? Even if it was just those two little clips. It just, as a boxer, you can't let anybody else come into your world and outdo you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Paulie Malignaggi, whether he was fit or not, could never go into the octagon and just start rear naked chokeholding this dude. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't do that. So as a boxer, you always had to represent for the boxing community.
You're a world champion.
Yeah.
You can't go and like do this to your sport.
And then the way he explained the push down, I thought McGregor was like just shoved him to the ground and then they took a picture. No, McGregor was actually boxing him, and it really just was like a semi knockdown with a little bit of shove at the end. But it's just, I thought it was a really good sparring session for McGregor. Might not have done that the whole fight or the whole session, but the fact that he did that is like a win for him because he's doing it against
exactly. Either way, Paulie's old, he's retired, he's a goddamn Showtime reporter. Either way, he's still a boxer and a former world champion, and that shouldn't happen. Yeah. That shouldn't happen. I mean, he was tired. I did see that. I'll give him that. But
and he did say, he came off a flight 24 hours and just jump in there. So then we see a video of the workout of McGregor's warm up. It got a lot of people saying a whole bunch of things. A lot of boxers don't respect.
I do believe that he was playing games for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Because McGregor's a smart guy. I don't think he's stupid. And he's still trying to make people sleep on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's not going to win. It's not like he has a chance. But he's trying to maximize whatever shot that he may have.
Yeah. So, by keeping any little
doing all this foolishness.
Like, he knows McGregor's a fighter. He knows that is not going to do anything for him from a boxing standpoint. You know what I mean? Which brings us into like the actual fight, man. What do you expect? Let's hear your takedown, round by round.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna start off. This is how I feel. I truly believe that it's gonna start off and it's gonna be really fun for like the first few rounds.
Yeah.
First few rounds, you're gonna see Conor McGregor possibly land some nice shots.
Yeah.
In the middle, because of course Mayweather, he's gonna deflect all of them and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and you know how Mayweather is, man. Mayweather mentally,
by
he
round
learns.
4,
he's like a
by
machine.
Round 4, he got you computed.
I don't care the fact if he's 40 years old and McGregor's like
29
or what have you, and McGregor's in his prime. Mayweather is mental. You know this. Boxing, the biggest, strongest guy has never been world champion. And if he has, it was very short-lived. Yeah. It's always the smartest fighter. Boxing is a mental game like anything in life.
It's a mental, man.
And Mayweather is so smart, man. And like the Zab Judah fight. He was getting, Mayweather was getting work for the first 5 to 6.
Yeah.
And right after that, man, not only did he learn him, Zab got a little tired, but he learned what Zab was doing. He was learning because Mayweather, he's like a computer inside. Yeah, he can't read. So what? So what? His knowledge is in the sport of boxing, and that's all he needs. Yeah. And he registers everything. So McGregor's gonna get gassed. He'll land a few good little shots here and there, but he's never seen defense like Mayweather's. And Floyd gonna put him down in 8 to 9 rounds.
I got, as far as the fight,
and I don't want to hear. I don't care if oh man, Floyd, when's the last time he knocked somebody down? It's not about power. It's about getting gassed, getting fatigued, and not just not being able to keep up in them rounds with a guy like Floyd Mayweather. He's gonna get tired because he's gonna be missing so many damn punches.
Now, McGregor. I mean, not McGregor. Mayweather came out and said like he's gonna have to step to him to make up for the Pacquiao fight. He wants to give the fans a real fight, just to like an apology fight for the Pacquiao fight, basically.
Come on, man.
No, man. I was thinking about it like Mayweather hasn't stepped to anyone in years, But there's a difference between running and boxing.
He's too skilled.
The man stands in front of people and they can't hit him.
Stands right here
and just because they can't hit him, y'all call that running? Come on, man. Like, respect the skill.
The skill and the science.
Respect the skill to be able to stand in front of somebody and they can't touch you. If you ask me, Mayweather's a magician, if anything. Yeah. But listen, I really believe that Mayweather can step to McGregor.
Yeah, I think so.
Truly believe it. And I truly believe he will. I think, the first couple rounds, Mayweather always takes at least 2 to 3 to analyze. He's taking notes for the first 2 to 3 rounds.
True.
And then, once he got you figured out, I see the hands coming up, him blocking shots and slipping and countering him all day. I mean, McGregor, I seen some shots from him in sparring, and when he's throwing that straight left
they're so wild.
The right hand is down. He's going to get caught
wide punches
of left hook. I guarantee
the uppercuts that he throws, because
I'm calling the left hook the punch of the night for Mayweather. I'm calling the counter left.
He a southpaw, so he going like this, and he comes in like this, real wide.
I'm telling you, I see the counter left hook being a huge problem for McGregor. He's not going to be able to get away from it.
And you know he's going to eat them these rights that Mayweather throws.
Mayweather's going to come forward. He's going to do what he said he's going to do. He's going to shut everybody up. And I see the fight going to round 9 or 10 by TKO. Just because it's going to get to a point where nobody wants to... Yeah, everybody knows how the fight's going to go, and McGregor's taking clean shots. That's basically what's going to happen. He's going to get gassed, like you said. He's going to get gassed because this isn't his domain, and he has no business or no experience going past fighting for 25 minutes because that's the max. And that's the max in the UFC.
And he gets gassed by the 3rd round.
In UFC. So he's going to be gassed by the 5th round in boxing. And then Mayweather's going to go ahead and do whatever he feels like, honestly.
And Mayweather never gets tired. He's going to clown
him. The same way he clowned Canelo at the end of their fight. Yeah. I guarantee you Mayweather's going to do whatever he wants. And that's the point, man. I don't see that fight going past round 9 to 10.
Oh, McGregor's in a win-win situation now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's getting rich.
For sure.
He's getting rich. He's nowhere is he expected to win.
$100 million, whether he wins or loses. That dude ain't losing.
He's got to give how much to the UFC though?
Oh, he has to give a portion to the UFC.
Oh, of course, because he's under them.
Oh, okay.
So he owes money to the UFC. It's not just his. It's a split.
And then
Mayweather, he's
walking
so
away
good.
with 300 pocket change.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no one's really losing here. We all win as fans. UFC fans are going to be happy to see their guy maybe land a punch on Mayweather. Boxing fans are just going to enjoy watching Mayweather show UFC people that they can't last in our world. So like it's going to be like a debate will be settled, you know, because a lot of UFC guys think they could beat boxers.
Like
each sport has its pluses and its minuses.
Yeah, and it's not to say that if you're UFC you could just beat up a boxer any day of the week. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way.
It depends on the rules and the regulations, what's allowed and what's not. Yeah. So we're looking out August 26th. We'll be watching the fight, not live. But
it's live. We won't be there.
We won't be there, but we'll be watching the fight and holla at us when you see. You hear me now?
Down and out. Hey, down and out.